TV today. We welcome you all wherever you're watching us from. We welcome you back to the channel. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about the blending family. And I'm here with my beautiful host, Sis Janice. You want to say something?
Good afternoon, whatever time you're watching us from. We just want to appreciate you this afternoon. Thank you for being there with us. We just want to welcome you. Get your friends on board. We're going to be talking something very interesting today. I'm Janice, as usual. And thank you so much. Stay tuned with us today. Please stay tuned. Subscribe to the channel. Keep up posted. Keep your comments coming in. Be a part of this fun tonight. Okay? Please.
So today, guys, today is May 15, Sunday. We're going to start at 5:29, and I'm the host for today. Every Sunday, join us at 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. every Sunday for us to learn. If you have any comment, anything that you want us to talk about on the show, do not be shy. Leave your comments on the show, and we're definitely going to do whatever you ask us to post on the video. And today, like I said, today we're going to talk about blending family. We're going to talk about the good and the bad, the advantage and the disadvantage. Today we're going to talk about the good ones.
Oh.
What are the good things that happen in blending family? Because now marriage are divorce, people going every day. You hear another divorce in a marriage. People don't last long in a marriage. And some people have a lot of kids. They go and start another family, and it's a blended family. So now, if you look on the internet, if you search Google or Facebook, it's a lot of blended family now. So I'm gonna ask my co-host, what is blended family? Sis Jenny, what is blended family?
Blended family. Oh my God, I don't know, but I know it's a beautiful thing. Blended family, from my own way of understanding, I'm not going to go to the Google definition or the dictionary definition. I'm going to define from my own understanding what I understand blended family to be. For my lay understanding, I believe and I understand blended family to be, for instance, a man and a wife, a husband and a wife are married, and they both of them brought two separate children into that marriage. For instance, I'm married and I brought my kids from my previous relationship or my previous marriage, and I brought those kids into the family, or that child into my marriage home, or my husband brought his part of children or his child into that home. So it's two different children, or 3, 4, but from different relationship or different parents coming together into one home. So that's what I understand blended family to be.
So like you said, blended family is like two different people they have their children already
Separately.
They all come together to become one. So we're gonna talk about advantage. What are some good advantages about blending family, or good things that back home, our family and our mom come together, different children and all that. What are some good?
There are a lot of advantages and there are a lot of good things when it comes to blended families. I wish I grew up in a home with a blended family, but thank God my both parents were young when they got married, so all of my siblings are from mom and dad. But I'm from a family where my parents brought a lot of other children into the home, but I didn't get to have my siblings. I know my dad had other kids out of marriage when he and my mom were married together. But I don't remember them living in the house because I was young at the time. Some of them my age, so I can't remember us being in the house to remember those things. But some of the advantages of blended families, like I would say, is somebody entrusting the child with you. For instance, I'm not married right now, and if God should bless me and I'm married and my husband have kids, and their mother entrusting them into my care, I see it as a blessing. I see it as an advantage. I see it as an honor, for someone to entrust you with their child or their children. And that child or that children, I'm looking up to you to be the hero, you know,
Yeah.
looking up to you to be the person that they want to learn from, the person that they want to kind of copy, like a role model. So I see it as a blessing. Those are the advantages I see in a blended family, where you're in a position, you can wake up in that moment and see yourself, oh my God, I'm here right now. For instance, if something could happen in that moment, like some 911 call, who they're gonna go to?
Yeah.
They're gonna come to you first. They're gonna come to me first.
Yeah.
So I see it as a blessing, you know, because not everybody get an opportunity to be in a place where somebody can entrust you with their child.
Okay.
You know, not everyone have that opportunity. Not everyone is being blessed to be called a mom.
Okay.
You know, so I see it from that place as a blessing.
So, like my host said, she see it as a blessing. For me, I would say it's a good thing. The good thing is that if you have your children by themselves, at least they have someone to play with. They're not by themselves no more. So that's
Right.
one of the good reasons that I see, like, if I have a child or son, he's by himself, if my husband come with another kid, at least he has someone
Right.
that he can play with. They can share ideas together and all that. So that's one of the good things about blended family.
And some of the other good things of blended family, you can learn from that child.
Yeah.
In as much you think that child is looking up to you,
Yeah.
but you also learning from that child.
Yeah.
You're trying to learn who that child is. You're trying to get to build a relationship with that child.
Yeah.
You're trying to know the things that makes that child happy.
Yeah.
What are the things that brings joy to them? You're trying to know, I know you will not understand everything about them, but in your own little way, you want to sit there and say, I wonder what's going in his or her mind from that little age. What are they thinking about, you know?
Yeah.
And one of the things you look at, especially when they are little, I see it again as a blessing where you become a part of their lives.
Yeah.
Their outbringing, you become a part of it.
Yeah. So for me, I can say that it's a lot of things that come with blended family.
It's a lot of things.
And imagine you have teenagers, it's a lot of work. We're going to talk about part. And the babies, it's just it's a lot of
It's a
things
lot.
that come with blended family. And the few things I'm going to ask Sis Jenny is that the finances. Finances, do they get better, or when you have two couples together, the money is coming in together, do it like help the family, or it put more stress? Or
I would say I think when it comes to relationship, I think the major thing is understanding. Understanding and love being the pillar of that relationship. When you are Christian, we say God first.
Yeah.
You know, and we know the God we serve is a God of love.
Yeah.
So when you love your partner, you love your wife.
Yeah.
The both of you finances become one. And we should always understand when the Bible says the woman is just a helpmate. It doesn't mean because she's a helpmate so she should sleep all through the day. No, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking from the Bible point of being a helpmate. And we also understand a good wife, you know, helping out in the house. So finances is all understanding. I know a lot of times pressure, stress, a lot of the trouble come in marriages too because of finances.
Yeah.
But when you guys understand each other and you begin to plan together, planning, you know, even if it is a dollar you bring home in a month, but when you plan that dollar well, you plan how to spend that dollar, you guys can be happy.
Yeah.
I know sometimes people will say, oh, blended family, it brings a lot of stress, but it's all understanding. Because if you have that blended family, you say, okay, we're going to spend $1,000 on this child for this month, and we're going to do, it's all understanding, you know?
Okay.
And I always tell people, don't live your life because you want to please people.
Yeah.
Live your life because you want to please God and you want to be happy.
Yeah.
Because you can never please man. So just balance your life on your own joy and pleasing to the God you serve.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because who cares? Nobody cares. People don't care. You know, so just do what makes you happy, what you think it will make you happy, make your family happy, make your kids happy. So hey, I know sometimes in blended families, and maybe we'll come to that, so let me not go ahead of myself.
Don't go.
So let me just stay right here, Janice. Stay right here.
We're talking about the good things. So.
Yes, stay right here, Janice.
So like she said, to me, finances is good because if you by yourself, you working and it's a little bit hard by yourself, and you have another partner with you, the money, it help in little ways. And the kids, I mean, to take care of the kids is like you have to put this one, oh, we have to put this money aside next week. Maybe we'll go on vacation or go out to eat. So at least you have extra money, two of you together and stuff. So it's better that way because the Bible says two is better than one. So finances with two is way better for me. Way better. So that's one of the good thing about the Blenny family. And the next question I want to ask my beautiful co-host is that happiness in the home. If you have like all these kids, they're running in their house and you come home, they're running to you. I mean, blended family. Do they like, is it happiness going to be in the home all the time or?
Yes, I would say yes. And the reason why I say yes because in every relationship, I'm gonna say this from my own little experience now. In every relationship, you need to get to know your partner. Get to know your partner. No rush. Don't rush into anything. Take your time. If that man is for you, he will wait for you. If that woman is for you, she will wait for you. Take your time. No rush. And another thing I'm going to say, when you see a couple of red flags, investigate the red flags. Don't just leave it alone like, oh, I would just leave it, when I'm married, then we'll take care of it. No. Start taking care of it now so that when you marry, it won't grow and get wings and start flying, you know. So when it comes to the children, like, when I meet this man and I know he have kids and I'm going to join him with my part of prophetic food that I have, I already made up my mind that I'm headed for a big family. I'm a person already, I want a big family, I'm telling you. So I already finished telling myself, okay, I want a big family. All I want in this big family is understanding. It doesn't matter how many children because I already signed up for it, I already prepared myself, I prepared my mind, my body, my spirit is already prepared for it. All I want in return is understanding and love. And I cannot do it on my own, or he cannot do it on his own. I need him, he need me. We need the kids. We also need the parents on board as well. Like the blended family, we need the mom, if it is a mom or the dad, we also need them on board as well. Because in order for us to be happy, they all have to tap into it. And somebody will say, what is she talking about? For instance, if my husband's kids are in the house, in order for me to be happy, the parents have to allow them to respect me. So there are some rules that need to be set in place. There are some rules. Like for instance, they can be in my house and I cook. The moment I finish cooking, they say, oh no, our mom said we can't eat from you. So there are some rules. So those things that like the Bible said, do unto others as you desire them do unto you. And I will say this to us women. Because most of the time, I'm telling you, the problem comes from us women. I'm telling you, men, it will only come from men for a short while because of jealousy. And the men will only show you when they see you have another man in your life. Then they start to get jealous. Oh my God, this is what I didn't do. Now somebody else is doing it. But we women are the one who take it to the next level. I'm telling you. So to us women, if you did, okay, I will leave that. Let me not go ahead of myself.
She's trying to spoil the whole
I'm not going
thing.
ahead of myself. So in order for me to be happy, please, I need you to, I need you to help me discipline your children. Put yourself in my shoes and ask yourself, if the coin was turned around, will you want somebody to do it to you? No. Because the Bible said, do unto others as you desire them do unto you.
Of course.
So when your kids come in the house, the same respect your children you want for your children to give you, encourage them to give me that same respect. And leave it to me to prove myself, Don't just say, oh, because she was there because of all your dad now with me. Oh, no. Let's just put that behind us and move ahead,
Like you said, move ahead. For me, I can say that blending family it can work in so many words. Most of us just look at the bad and be like, oh, it can't work. It's a lot of good things, like the kids coming together as one. You have the kids can look at you, like they can even forget about their own parents at home and come to you and love you more because you there for them. You don't have to be the biological mom or parents. But like I said, like someone they can take the kids to use that against you for your relationship to not work. But I'm not gonna go into all that because we have to. I know the bad one gonna be juicy, but the good one is so juicy because it's a lot of way that blending family can work and stuff. So if you jealousy, they talk about jealousy in a blending family. So me and you together, woman and God. And your son or your daughter keep coming to me, advice, or they love me more. Do you can you take that in your blending family?
Well, for me, if I'm the wife in the house, or I would turn it around just for the understanding of the public. If I'm the husband in the house, and my daughter is going to my wife, right? Instead of coming to me, I think I would be the happiest man. You know, I'm just saying, I'm just using me as an example, please. I'm not a man, I'm a woman. So I would be the happiest man in the house. Or me, a woman, and my son is going to their dad instead of coming to tell me, I would be the happiest mom in the house. The reason why, because I would look back and say, oh my God, my kids has built relationship with this man. And I'm telling you, this is something that I'm asking God for every day. In my own personal life, I'm telling God, if God brings a husband my way, I want a husband after God's heart. I want a husband who will love my children like his own. Those two things, because I know when it comes to finances, he and I are going to pray together because the Bible said 2 can chase 10,000. So, but those are my two major things, you know. So if my kids relating to you, trust me, that is my joy. You know, they're relating to you because it tells me they find joy in talking to you. They are secure going to you. Because when you see kids going to somebody, which means they trust that person. You know, they have found something in that person that they're like, oh my God, I can relate to him or I can relate to her. And we as adults, we should see it as a blessing. You know, for the child to come to you and pull their heart to you and tell you things that are going on in their lives. I see it as a blessing. And it's important for us to open that door so that they can be able to come to us and tell us more instead of going to their friends and making mistakes. You see? So there's no room to be jealous. You know, I know I listen to some people sometimes, they're like, oh, I feel so bad. Why did not coming to me? Oh my God, for me, no. On my side, no, I won't feel bad. I will be happy that you even went to him instead of coming to me. Then it tells me, oh, their house is peaceful.
Right? So we have Miss Stephanie on here on YouTube. If you're not on YouTube, guys, please turn into YouTube. It's Rachel Cole TV on YouTube and Rachel Cole on Facebook. Please turn up and read and comment, listen, share the video. Those that are in blended family right now that are going through some problem or they say they can't face it or it can't work. They can. I mean, we all have a opinion or we can all help. We don't know everything. But we are trying our best. So if you have any comment, leave your comment and let us know. And like she said, siblings, how the siblings can handle each other in a blended family. If you just coming together, how can y'all handle that? The kids to get to know each other, to respect and stuff. You know, they're coming from different homes. They're not used to you. They're not even used to your kids. How can you come in a good way that it won't tear the family
apart? Then I'll go back to my upbringing that says, to the word of God, I say a family who prays never shall depart. The Bible says, light your light so that others can see the good works in you. So that comes back to the parents, the mom and the dad. Because children imitate what they see us doing as adults. They say what they hear us say. You know, I will tell people all the time, children say what they hear us say. So if you coming into the home with blended family, go back to the flow of love. If my husband is loving to me, trust me, no kids, they will have no option but to show love. You know, I know sometimes there will be little tensions because it's two different children, two different families. Think about it, your husband and wife who are mature, they first. Then what about kids? You know, So you will always have little confrontation, little arguments. But you as parents, you should be the good example to them. You should let them know, hey, this is your brother. This is your sister. First, before the kids come in the house, you already explain to them, you know? So they ain't just coming from outdoor and just like, oh, they don't know who this person is. I would advise you before even they come to spend time, try to know them. Go out multiple times. Go out to eat. Go do some shopping together. Go to the movie together, you know? Try to build that relationship first. You know, that relationship that would just, maybe I would say 30 minutes, 1 hour. You started from there. 30 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours. Before you talk about spending time. And even before you go to spending time, do weekends. You know, or do a day. Then you go to weekend. It's baby steps. Because sometimes we make the mistake and just bring that bag and say, oh, they got to come. And we should understand if that child is from a home where the mother, I'm going to say mother because I'm talking about us women. Where the mom has said all the negative things, for instance, about little Angie. Or she said all the negative things about Janice. So that child coming into the home already preloaded with all of the negativity. Janice did this, she did that, she did that. You know, all the negativity. So it take a while. But then the load is on Janice now to prove herself wrong. You know, to say, oh, all my mommy said about Janice. So that child is in the house. Remember that child going to be a little bit aggressive to you. That child going to be a little bit resentful. That child going to look at you like, oh, whatever, what she's saying. You know, they're going to be disrespectful. But hey, as a mom or as a wife in the house, you should understand from where that child coming from. So you play your role, be sensitive to that child, see that child where they are, and you just be a loving mother to that child. That's all you do. With time, it will play itself out.
Yep, like she said, just be patient because we all come from different homes. And like my co-host said that blending family just can't jump into that family. You have to, like she said, you have to spend time, have activity with those two little ones. I mean, the mom take the kids out and know them. And the dad take them out to know who you're dealing with because you can't just, like back home, we African, we don't know those things. We just jump into it and our relationship don't last or it lasts in a different way. But we don't even know about blending family. We don't know what to do. Sometimes our parents didn't force us in our relationship, but we're going to be back. We're going to take a 60-second break and we'll be right back, guys. As you're watching, we want to say thank you to all of you that are watching. Do not forget to like, comment, and join the family. We need you to grow. And please share the video with someone that needs to hear it right now. All right? Thank you so much for watching, and we'll be right back. Welcome back to Global TV. Today is May 15. We're going to be on the show every Sunday from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. And we're going to be on Richico TV, YouTube, and Facebook. For those that are new to the channel, please, we would like you to subscribe to the channel, like, comment, and share the video. We need your support. And today's topic is blended family, the advantage and disadvantage. So today we're talking about the good things in blending family. So I got my beautiful co-host with me, Sis Jennings. So we're gonna go back on the comment. Do you want to read the comments?
Yes. Sister Stephanie, we want to bless God for you so much. She said, "Hi, ladies, looking beautiful." Thank you, sis.
Thank you.
She said, "Blended families allow children to get to know their other siblings."
Yeah.
You know, so that's one of the beautiful things and the advantages of blended families, where the siblings get to know each other.
Yeah,
You know, we're
it's
talking
better.
about that
Yeah.
earlier. And she said, blended family, if the parents of both sides get along, the children are better off if
Yeah.
both sets of parents are friends.
Yeah.
So we talk about respect.
Respect.
Friendship
Yep.
is very important. We want to thank you, sis, for that. She said it takes time, but it can be done. So what we talk about, taking a little time, starting from few hours, you know, getting
each
to
other.
know them. It's
Yeah.
time. It won't happen in a day. They are kids. They are children. In their mind, they feel something was taken away from them.
Yeah.
Put yourself in their shoes, you know. Like for instance, they had a beautiful home. Mom was happy, dad was happy.
Yeah.
And one morning, mom is not there, dad is not there. They wake up to taking a bag to somebody else's house.
Yeah.
It takes time.
Definitely.
Thank you, sis Stephanie. We bless God so much for you. She said communication is the key.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this woman is so knowledgeable.
So how can we? I'm going to answer that. So how can we do that in a blending family?
In the blended family, show respect to the other parent.
Yeah.
I would say showing respect.
How can we show respect if he has? So I don't want to go to
Into
our
the disadvantages.
Yeah.
Okay,
but-
so for instance, you play your part. You know,
Yeah.
you play your part because you want peace in your home.
Yeah.
And we're going to go back to, I always put it to who we are as children of God, you know?
Yeah.
Because we don't fight flesh and blood.
Yeah.
So you be the peacemaker. I know it will be difficult, but it takes a working process.
Yeah.
It's a long way, but you keep the faith and you be you. You be the good example. Because one day that other partner, it's only anger that get them reacting the way they're reacting. But if you play your part, you show them how good you are. You be yourself. You be honest about it. And with time, with God's grace, things will change.
So blending family. If somebody come, one of your peers, your husband come to you in a rude tone, how do you talk to him? In a good way for you to not explore or go above, not speaking to each other for 3 or 4 days and stuff.
Okay, in a blended family, the first thing you need to first know who you are.
Yeah.
Because like they say, you can't wash your dirty clothes outside. You have graduated from that level. You need to know who you are. So if the other parent come and being disrespectful, you don't have to be disrespectful to them.
Okay.
You speak love to them. Because love is a language that goes deeper than anything. Yes, I don't care how I know somebody can be very disrespectful to the point sometimes you be there,
Yeah.
you know, sometimes you just taking out deep breath right only God sees, you know, because he put it in you and he knows it,
Yeah.
you know. And then when they leave, you let your partner know.
Yeah.
Oh, she came today or he came today and they were very disrespectful.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to pay them no mind. I'm not going to be disrespectful to them. So you always elevate yourself. You always make yourself to be that top person where you're not going to settle for little, you know?
Yeah.
You're not going to put your dirty clothes outside. You're going to go to the level. You're going to be up here. You know, and as you up here, you keep going. Why they keep coming down? Why they keep being nasty and being angry? You be making yourself better.
Yeah.
That's why you do. You keep bettering yourself every day. So you don't pay them no, you know, because they're just looking for room
Yeah.
for you guys to force.
Yeah.
And you don't want to force when you got children in between.
Yeah.
You need them. I don't care what. You need them because I know sometimes people can say, oh, I don't need his children. Oh, no, you need his children. You do, girl. You need his kids. Because in as much he loves you, those are part of his life too.
Yeah.
And the thing about us women, we put to forget, oh, I'm married to the man, I'm not married to her kids.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's so sad when women say that. I feel so sad because deep in that man's heart, those are his children.
Yeah.
I don't care how happy you can make him, deep inside him, those are his children.
Yeah, you cannot just
You
pick
know?
one case and like, I love this
No.
one because they're coming from my one, and this one is not
I
coming.
don't know how women deal with that.
Yeah.
I don't know how they even understand that word. Because they say 9 months you went through.
Yeah, the
she
other
went
lady.
even though she didn't go through 9 months, she went through 6 months, but that's the same process, you know.
She
Every
went through
mother wants the
something.
best for her children. Every
course.
mom.
Yes.
Every good mom.
Yeah.
Even the one said every mom. You know.
So my co-host said every mom want the best for their children. I don't care. They want that child to go to college,
Yes.
make them proud. We all want that. We don't want our kids to end
No.
up somewhere that we don't
No.
want them to be. So the kids come in, the kids are involved, and the next parent, I mean, like if you have the child that bringing chaos in the family, how do you solve that problem?
First, like
In a good way. We're not talking about.
yes, in a
Yeah.
good way. Like
Yeah.
we talked about it earlier, being an example.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
know, it's a working process. Because I'm telling you, some kids, it takes time. It's a working process.
Yeah.
And we as parents should understand that they are kids.
Mm-hmm.
They have gone through a lot, or whatever they're going through in their life. Because no one in their own rightful mind, in a right sense, in a good mind, will want to be disrespectful or be resentful. Something must have happened.
Yeah.
Something took place. Be it in the realm of the spirit, because we Christians we believe there are spiritual things that takes place. So something must have happened. Or that child must have heard something. Or
Yeah.
that child was told something. So something happened that makes that child or those children to become resentful
Yeah.
or disrespectful. Something must have happened. So what we need to do as a parent, start to look for the root cause. Because if you can find the root cause, then you can easily deal with it.
Okay.
Don't just brush over on the surface and say, oh, this. Find the root cause. Take your time.
Yeah.
See how you can solve that problem. Go to the source of it. Because when you are the source, then you try to solve it.
Yeah.
And solving it, it takes patience. It takes time.
Yeah.
It takes energy. It takes love. It takes everything you can put. Put that child in your shoes like your own child. Don't say, oh, now my husband's child. That's your child. You know?
Yeah. So we met Miss Stephanie. She have comment on it on YouTube. She left some comment.
Yeah, I like the woman. She keep me. She said you have to put aside the past and move forward for the sake of the kids.
Yeah.
So true.
Yeah.
That's why being bitter, it won't help.
It would not.
Put it
help.
aside. You know, I always tell people, what can you learn from your past relationship? Because until you take responsibility, you're not going nowhere.
Yeah.
Some people say, I didn't do nothing. No, you must have
We
done
all
something.
did something.
Yes.
Yeah.
You must have done something, because if you are doing it all perfectly, no, you know, you must have done something. She said, everything you do should have the children in mind. How can we as parents get along with each other so that our children will be happy and know that no matter which house they go to, there is love.
Yeah. So
Showing love.
how can we show love? There's so
You know,
many ways we
showing
can show
love.
love.
Calling them, checking on that person, you know. Checking on them. Just a phone call. Text. I'm just checking to see how you're doing today. Hope all is well. I just pray God's blessing upon you. If that person is in need and you think you can be a blessing financially, whatever way you can be a blessing, you reach out to that person. You know? Or maybe that person in a place where they have given up,
Yeah.
low self-esteem. You reach out to them.
Yeah.
But no matter what, you show love in all you can.
You have to show
You
love
have to.
all you can. You have to show
You
love no
have
matter
to.
what. Your bad days, like some days you not be in the mood, and you have
You
to show.
have
That's the
to.
time the kids need you in the bad days to show love, like you there for them. How can you show support to your not your real kids, but your kids that come in the family that
the
need?
kid.
How can you show love, or how can you be there for them, or how can they trust you as the mom, or not some, you know, most they say that daddy come in the family with a girlfriend, oh, this is your stepmom, 2 months, 3 months they leave, put their trust in the other lady, and she not there no more, a new one come. How can they like, oh, I've been with so many moms. How can I trust this mom? I talk to her so many things about my life. She come and just leave me. How can she put?
It's painful, and we as adults, we don't understand. We don't see the danger we pose to our children when we make these mistakes.
Yeah.
Because making these mistakes and putting the kids into it from a very young age, it goes with them the rest of their lives. Some children will be blessed to outgrow it. Some, it will stay with them. That's why you see they will say, oh, this woman she's of this age and she have a low self-esteem, you know? Or look at her, she don't even have confidence, or she can do anything because something happened along that line. And that goes to the father. Why would you want to be bringing a woman every other 3 months, every other 4 months? Why would you want to endanger your kids to that kind of a life? Or the same to a mom, because women do the same thing too.
Of course.
Before I bring any man around my children, I am sure, I am confident, I am ready. I'm not going to change. Today is 4. Next 3 months is speeded. 4 months along the line. Are you kidding me? Are you serious? Are you serious? You know? So a real woman, I'm going to say this, a real woman who is ready for a relationship. The moment she notices that man have kids, and he said, oh, let's go meet my kids, I would say, are you sure? Are you ready for this? Because I'm not going to meet your kids if I'm not ready. You know? If I'm not ready, I'm not sure I'm going to be with you, then I'm not meeting your kids. Because I don't want to come and meet them 2-3 months, then I'm gone.
Yeah. And
they see me in the grocery store all along the way. That one on daddy, oh no, I don't want that. I don't want to be labeled as that person, you know?
So she don't want to be one of
No,
those
I don't
wild
want to be one of, and I don't think it's a good thing for anybody to put their children through.
Yes.
I don't think it's a good thing. It's traumatizing. It's degrading. It's not a good thing.
Yeah. So Miss Stephanie left another comment. I don't know if you want to read it out so we can answer.
She said, for example, the new wife, husband cannot be jealous of the ex-wife or the ex-husband. Oh, getting along is so important
In a good
for the
way.
children.
Yeah. So
Like we talk about, it's all jealousy. And I would say this for women too. Most of the time, the problem is the women.
yeah, it's coming from
I'm
us.
telling you, the men, they will be jealous for a short time. And the reason because they were, wow, how did I miss this? It's all because they lost you as a woman. They lost you. So they will want to pull, oh my God. But for them, it's short.
Yeah.
But for the women, oh, women.
It goes for
I'm
years.
telling you, we are the
over
ones.
years. Yes.
The moment we're not in that picture, I'm telling you, the moment we out of that picture and somebody else walk in that door, then it's on. The fire is on.
Yeah.
But we don't have to live like that for the sake of our children. We don't have to live like that. If that man move on, release him, let him go. You know, for the sake of your children, build a relationship with the new wife in the home. I tell my kids that all the time. I say, me, if every woman had my mind, trust me, I will build the best relationship I can build with you as a woman in the house, because that's where my children going.
Yeah.
That's the home my children going to.
Yeah.
If you want to hurt me and you can't get to me, you're going to get to my children.
Of course.
So I don't understand women who they don't talk to the girlfriend or the wife in the home because they're angry, but then your kids coming in the home.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. I don't think it's a healthy thing for us to do.
It's not.
Build relationship with the wife. You don't have to be bestie. You can never be bestie. I will not be bestie with my ex-wife, my ex-husband wife. I cannot. I don't want to.
Yeah.
But we can have a good relationship. We can talk about the children.
Yeah.
You know. So when my kids are coming over, like, hey, Grace, my kids are coming over. XYZ, check on this. Let me know. Keep me posted. I want it to be like my kids' daycare. That's like daycare teacher, my kids' teachers. That's how I want our relationship. Because I want to know everything that is happening in our home when I'm not there. Because that wife is my eye.
Yeah.
If I'm not there, she is my eye. She's
she
the
is.
voice.
Yeah, because like you say, you're not in the home. Whatever in the home, she gonna handle it.
She gonna
If you
handle
don't
it.
have that relationship, she can mistreat your child bad because you in
Yes.
her home trying to bring a lot of argument for them to have a separation or whatever your plan is. Because some of us just get mad because whatever happened,
We're not there.
It's not there no more.
No.
It's over with. Just sister, move on.
Just let it go.
It's okay. You're gonna find a new man. Don't
let it go.
Your kids are important. They're very important. If you love them, you'll try to talk to the stepmom, because the stepmom will be in their home. She's not leaving until God says it's not for them to leave. Because we will do anything. We'll tell the kids, oh, don't listen to her. Don't respect her.
Yes.
Only daddy, no. She in the home.
Don't respect her.
When daddy leave the home, she the head in that home. She gonna give them shower.
Right.
Cause we women do everything in the house. So we female have to learn or watch that. It's then work. That would just let it go. My child is coming to this lady. I don't know she have a good heart or bad heart. So like she said, we have to let everything go and just have that relationship with the wife or the boyfriend or the husband. That will have that relationship.
And just before you go to the next question, and one of the important of letting it go, because you don't want to make your child or your children the center of your mistake you made in your life. You want them to be kids. You want them to have fun. You want them to enjoy the best they can enjoy. You want them to have their moments. You know, and not making them the center and telling them things that are not true. Because whatever we tell children, they believe us. They look up to us. They believe us. So you don't want to mess it up now. Because when you continue to lie, you gotta keep lying. That's why I don't know how people lie. Because you gotta keep lying, and the day that child find out the truth,
turn out on you.
It will turn out on you. You don't want to get them mixed up into daddy and mommy thing. Let them be children. You know. Don't ask them. Oh, was she mean to you today? Okay, I know you can ask. Hey, was she nice to you today? But don't go into detail. Did she hit you? Did she do this? Did she do that? What was she talking about? Did she mention money? Don't put your child into that, you know.
Don't ask all those questions.
Let them be children. Let them be free when they're in their mom's house or their dad's house.
So before we go on break, I'm going to ask her, the Bible said that do not provoke the children. If you have a teenager, your husband come with teenager is a lot of problem. Oh, Jesus. So we have this teenager. Bible said do not provoke them. That whatever they want, they respect you. So how can we go about not provoking our young teenager that join our family?
You just gave me one, because my son is 14. He's 14. He taller than me already. He's trying to get in my throat right now. I'm telling you, the thing that people don't understand about teenagers, you have to be first in your home before even that child get to the teenager stage. Set your rules. Like in my house, one of my main things, dishes don't sleep. The other dishes don't sleep in my sink. I don't care. It's midnight. You leave it in that sink. I'm coming to wake you up
to wash it.
I can't stand dirty dishes. One of my weaknesses. I can't stand dirty dishes. So those things already being laid out before my kids get to teenager rules.
That will put this not for your
household.
I'm
gonna say that because I'm gonna try to set a scenario here. So before they get to that teenager rule, you already have your things placed before they get to 7, 8, 9, 10. So setting rules. You know, setting rules first. Don't wait until they reach 12, 14 before you want to start setting rules. And sometimes it's too late, and sometimes it's difficult. So you start setting it from a very young age, you know. In that way, even my kids, when they know they come from school, they're supposed to play. When the neighbor comes and say, Mommy, we don't play this day. So they already know. So then we come to the teenager, you got to be patient with them. I know sometimes people say you got to go, you got to do this. You got to be patient with them. If you want to relate to teenagers, you got to be patient with them. But be a little flexible, but don't be too flexible. But be patient with them. Honest, have a conversation with them. Just sit one-on-one and you talk. I know sometimes people say, sometimes my family, they say, I'm too quiet with my kids. They say, I'm a spoiler. I say, no. And then when I stand up, they're like, you're too tough. I'm like, it get a time we play. Time to play is playtime. Time to be. And when I'm talking something, I adjust my eyes. So my eyes moving, even with Joy, when she see Mommy eyes moving, she know Mommy eyes is moving. So don't be too, because when you too hard on them, they will run away from you.
Don't be so tough.
Don't be too tough. But start setting these rules from a little place. Don't be too tough or else they will run. And they will stay in their room. They will stay on their phone. They will stay away from your gathering. The moment you come into the door, they'll be going to the other door. When you go in the living room, they go in the kitchen because they're trying to avoid you. And don't be too whiny. I don't know whether it's the right word to use.
Yeah, don't complain.
Don't whine for one thing. Don't complain about one thing over and over and over. And I will go to us Africans. Don't complain about one thing over and over. Teenagers don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
The moment they see you're somebody who complains.
Too much.
You're talking one thing for 10 minutes. They're done with you. They won't trust you. If you want to talk to them, you have that conversation and you move past it. Don't come back. Don't remind them about it. Don't keep coming back.
Yeah.
Or find a time every day, every week, find a time and sit your teenagers down and you'll talk. Tell me about school. Check on their school. Check on their phone. See what they're doing on their phone. Check their phone. Sometimes say, hey, I just want to see your phone.
Yeah.
Build that relationship.
So like she said, build a relationship with your teenager because I know that mood swing a lot.
Oh, sweet.
I know I have my little cousin over for a month. Ha! This girl gave me a headache. She was in her room. Activity. She don't want to go nowhere. Her mood swing. She felt good, happy song. Next is sad song. Oh God. Is it my daughter? Where she gonna go through this thing with me? And I was like, I can't wait for her to leave. But she said we have to have patience with them because their mood swing. I don't know where they're going, but it just swing. Like we adult.
The pressure of the word.
We adult. Our mood swing. Yeah. Some day don't want to be bothered at all, and some day want to be bothered. So we just have to be patient. If we're having a teenager in our blended family, you have to know them because, like she said, they all come from a different home. You don't know what their mom, the activity, the way they talk, the thing they do in the house. So when they start acting up, don't just complain. She said, start complaining. I mean, you talk to them. You have to let them know straightforward. This is this in my home. This is that in my home. I don't like this, and this is what we're going back. But just don't repeat one thing over and over. So, Sis Jenny.
Yeah.
We're gonna take you're gonna say something, right?
No, go ahead.
We're gonna take a 60-second break. We're gonna be right back with you guys. Guys, do not forget, continue to watch. For those that are watching, you are the VIP, real VIP for watching.
VIP.
Like, comment, share the video. I know somebody need to hear this. Our little 2 cents in a blending family. So if you know somebody that in that type of family right now, that things are going up and down, I mean, share the video. Do not forget, we're on Richiko TV, Richiko YouTube on YouTube and Facebook. Comment and join us. We'll be right back. Back to Richiko TV. This is Lady Angeline, Sis Janice, my co-host, and today's topic is blended family. What are the disadvantage and advantage? So today we're talking about advantage, the good things that happen in a blended family, the best things, the great things that will make your relationship work. So we're talking about the great things, and next week, by the grace, we're going to talk about part 2, the bad things that people think blended family cannot work. So do you want to read us, Miss?
Miss Steffi keep us on fire, yeah. She said, as Jenny said, don't talk too much. Lord.
Yeah. So if you like me, that like to talk too much,
Don't talk too much.
cut it down about the teenager. We stop on teenager if you have. Because the Bible said that do not provoke your children in the way they want to respect you. Or because you know we African, we don't know how to talk to our children. We can talk to them any way that we feel like talking to them. So the Bible said we should not provoke them. So that's why the question I was asking her. So she said don't talk too much. Learn how to listen to them. And try to get that connection with them. Feel like I understand you, because they want us to understand them. They don't want us to judge them and be like, oh, this is not right. We have to understand them, have that connection with them, and that's what teenagers are looking for. Because some of us talk too much and they get tired, or they don't trust us because the answer we'll give them, or we just talk in a rude way. So, do you have anything to say concerning that?
Concerning, like we talk about being patient with them.
Yeah.
And I'll use my own son as an example. Being patient.
Yeah.
It's a working process. Don't get me wrong, but being patient.
Patience is the number one key.
I'm telling you, it's the number one key. Being patient, showing them love. Sometimes in the house when he's walking, I just grab him and say, "Come on, give mommy a hug."
No.
You know, I just hold him and I love you.
Yeah.
You know, let them know you love them.
Yeah.
Show it.
Yeah.
Don't be too busy.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll go to us who love to stay on the phone with our friends.
Mm-hmm.
The time you spend on the phone with your friends, spend some of those time with your children. Get to know them.
Get to know them.
Ask them about the day at school.
Mm-hmm.
How's school going?
Mm-hmm.
And in my house, I tell my kids, I say, hey, we're not perfect.
Yeah.
Mistakes is allowed to be made.
Mm-hmm.
Because I look at my own mistakes I made in my life.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? Mistakes are allowed to be made, because if we don't make the mistakes, how can we be better?
How can we learn?
Mistakes is all part of mankind.
Yeah.
So, you know, open that little corridor for mistake. Don't make them to think, oh, it got to be perfect when you were not perfect, or I am not perfect. Then I'm telling you, oh, it got to be perfect. Then my son will be like, okay, ma'am. In his brain, like, oh, okay. So let's be real to our children. Let's be practical. That's why I tell my kids, I'm a very practical mom. Let's be very practical to them, because kids will better understand what they see. They will better believe what they see. So don't tell them when it's blue, then you tell them it's black. You know, I say, hey guys, mistakes are allowed to be made. Mm-hmm. But what do you do after the mistakes?
Yeah.
You know what? You put your broken pieces back together and you go for the top. You know, you come from the bottom and you shoot to the top.
Yeah.
So don't sit there when you make the mistake. Don't sit there when you make a D. You work on it, and the next time you come out with an A. I said, because it's possible. So you take that time and you talk to them. Get to know their friends. You know, like you and myself were talking the other day. Get to know who their friends they hang out with. Yeah. Get to know them. If possible, if you can know the friends' parents, just take you a little step further. Yeah. It's important. Yeah. Going that extra mile. Yep. Letting them know you are there for them. And the most important thing, let them trust you. Mm-hmm. Don't be the mom who will say, I will spend time with you tomorrow. Mm-hmm. And tomorrow you're never there. You know what? I will take you to the grocery store tomorrow. Mm-hmm. And tomorrow you're never there. Mm-hmm. Your word should be your word. I don't care how tiny you can be. Even if you guys are in a home where you don't have furniture. Yeah. But when you say something, stand for what you say. It's very important.
Very important, as she said, very important. You don't have to be the rich person on the earth for your family to work. The little money you have, it can work. So don't you have that love? Love. The Bible said love conquers everything. Everything. So love. So don't you have that love? People say blending family don't work, but love is the key. It's the key. So we're going to skip that part. We don't want to. So we're talking about the roles. The roles are in blending family. What are some roles that? Okay, let's talk about the two peers, the two adults in our home. What are their roles when it comes to the babies?
The husband and wife, right?
Yeah. Before we jump to the kids.
The first role they should understand, they are the parents in our home. Yeah. So as mom and a dad, they have to keep a standard. You know what I mean? They have to keep a standard as mom and dad because the kids are watching them. And the interesting thing about blended family, they are kids from different homes.
Yeah.
From 2 different homes.
Yep.
So think about it. From 2 different homes, another dad and another mom somewhere.
Yeah.
That other dad and other mom have a different upbringing, you know?
Yeah.
So they have other siblings too. Think about it. So dad and mom in that home have to be an example. Their yes should be their yes.
Yes.
Their no should be their no. And above all, there should be love in that home.
Love.
Because love will conquer everything.
Every single thing.
If that child comes from the other family and whatever that child was told, but when that child walks in that home and that child see love, that child see his dad loving his stepmom or his stepmom loving his stepdad, that child know he will succeed with whatever he came with or she came with, because love is the center of that home. And if you are a believer, try to teach your children how to pray, how to know God. Start teaching them from a very young age. Hold hands together. You don't have to do it every day. Start it from somewhere. You hold hands and pray together. I usually do it with my kids in the evening, in the night, before we sleep, before we start practicing it. Because it becomes part of them. And it holds the family together. Because after our devotion or before devotion, we talk about things that happen during our day. Like for instance, if somebody did something, we talk about it before we go into devotion. Oh, you did this today, you lied today. You didn't come from school on time. You didn't do all your teacher sent this email. We talk about it before devotion because it gave us time to talk. So those are the things. But parents, you have to keep up there as parents.
Yeah, the parent, the mommy and dad, your roles, you know your roles. Do not matter of fact, do not even act. Okay,
we'll leave it for next. Because they have disadvantages.
Yes. I'm sorry. So we're gonna talk about. I even forgot it. I wanted to ask you. So we're gonna talk about the next roles that the kids. How about the kids? What are their roles for each other? Like
the roles for each of the kids is to be respectful to one another.
Yeah.
Respect is the key. Be respectful. Because if I respect you, then which means I love you. That's how I understand it.
Yeah.
If I respect you, I love you. Being able to listen to one another.
Yeah.
Because sometimes be like, just listen. Even if it is nonsense, just listen. Because to you it may be nonsense, but to me, I'm telling, so like my daughter, my 5 years old, she just said, she would be saying, and someday I'm like, okay. And then what does she say? Mommy, you're not listening to me.
Yeah, like you know you're not listening.
You're not listening. And she was so right. That day I wasn't listening. I was there, but I was somewhere else. So listening to each other as kids. And I'm telling you, if you are a parent and sometimes you just pay attention to these kids, they talk.
Yeah.
They do talk.
They definitely do.
They say things that I'm telling you, they will tell you everything. And that's what I love in that family, because when those kids are united.
Yeah.
They will tell you everything that happened in that other house.
Yeah.
They will share every information with their peers, with their siblings. Oh, you know, my mom did this. This is what my dad is doing. So the main thing is love, listening to each other, letting them know, hey, setting rules and boundaries. You know, hey, this is your sibling, like we talked from the beginning. This is your brother. This is his dad. His mom is this. Make your other children to know this child parents too. Like his biological mom, if he have a stepdad in his life too. Also get them to know. So when he's talking about his family from the other house, the kids in the house won't be surprised at what is he talking about or what is she talking about. They already know. So get the both families involved. So that when he goes home, he's talking about his family, his siblings too, you know. So respect, love, listening to each other, understanding that they are part of that family. Make the rules that, hey, this is your brother, this is his house too. Even though he doesn't live here, if he don't live there, if he only come to spend time, let the other kids know he's spending time. If he live there, let the other kids know this is your brother, period, or your sister. I'm not even going to go the other one and say, oh,
no.
You know, this is your brother. Even if you go to say this is your step because you want to choose. This is your half brother because you want to choose to be, you know. But let them know I love him just how I love you, and you show it. Don't just say it. Because if that other child see that you love that child, that other child will follow you. But if that other child hear you talking about his sibling, oh my God, I don't understand. So we parents, we have a lot because whenever we do, our children imitate from us.
Yes. Because we female, most of the kids with us. So whatever example we show them, they go by it.
Yes.
If I treating my stepson or my another person child, he'll be like, he'll do the same thing.
You just brought something to my mind right now.
He'll walk over that child.
Especially with women.
Yeah.
And then we wonder, but why the children don't like me too? I know sometimes the parents will say a lot.
Yeah.
But how the child will like you when the child just hold you on the phone talking with somebody about their mom or their dad?
Yeah.
You know, saying something nasty. They say, oh, she don't love me. She want you saying something.
Yeah.
So don't talk things if we talk about that next week. You know,
she want to spoil the whole thing.
Yeah,
So
the
next question, before we end, we almost finished. Activity in the blending home, blending family. It's like, I know it's good. We go out, we enjoy ourselves. So let us know about more activities and
activities in a blended family. Very interesting.
Yeah.
But before you come up with activity, you gotta know the children.
Yeah.
Because not every children love certain activity.
Of course.
You gotta know what activity is this child interested in.
Yeah.
Because sometimes people try to do good, but then they miss it. They're doing good, but they're doing the wrong good.
Yeah.
She's like, I did everything I could, but the child said, because you didn't ask the child what the child wanted to do.
Yeah.
You know? And I'm going to just put it like my niece, when they came last week, she wanted to go to the mall. So you find out from the child, what is it that you want to do?
Yeah.
Or you check with the man, what are the things the child like?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You check with them because they know the child more than you.
Yeah.
But if it is something that you think is not right, then you discuss with the man. Okay, I heard this, but do you think we can try a new one? So all this planning, you planning it with the children. You have to plan it with them because it's for them. And that's why we usually make mistakes. We make activities for us, thinking that we're making it for the children. Like for example, we're having children party, but we call all the adults. It's not a child party again. So you have to play it with the child, with the children. Hey guys, what you guys think this weekend? What you want us to do this weekend? I know they are kids. That's why you have to know from the different level. So if you have kids under 5, you're like, okay guys, under 5, you know they won't tell you anything. Then after they have toys, you look at it as a parent. Okay, this is right. Maybe they want to go, say with someone, go to the swimming pool. So you're like, okay. Then you take them to the swimming pool and you stay there with them. You stay in the water with them. Don't take them to the swimming pool and you're on your phone. Put your phone aside and stay with them. Or you take them to buy ride. They want to ride a bike. Or you just take a walk as a family. Or if it is something that they want to read. I would always say encourage your children to read because reading is very powerful. Or if it is girls, you know, at that age they like sleep over. So play it with them so that they can have fun. And don't overdo it. It's one step at a time. Don't overdo it. Don't do it when they get and you finish it be there. I don't know what she did over there. Little by little, you know.
So Miss Stephanie had comment. So you want to read so can.
Okay, Miss Stephanie, she said yes. Doing things together is a good idea.
Of course.
Let the child choose what they want to do. You see?
Yes.
Miss Stephanie, I'm learning from you. Yeah, you see?
So what to end? But I wanted to ask her one good thing
Thank you so much, Miss Stephanie.
Blending family. I mean, it's a lot of good things if you look at it. Because a lot of family are working together. So that together, the children now grow. They're in college. They even have their own children now. So blending family can work, right?
It do work.
So, okay, we'll talk about the activity. You say do it together or ask them. What if the girl and the guy? Is it good for guys and the boys just hang out? I mean, someday y'all will come together, but girls do their girls and guys do their guys. Is it a good idea?
Yes, I would say yes. It is a good idea because you want to get to know that daughter, just you and her. You know? Because there are some things that guys do, boys are not interested in doing it. Like I would tell you, like my brother, he not the type who like to shopping. So when his wife and I hang out with his daughter, we love shopping. We love window shopping. So, and those are things that most guys like. Guys want to go get her nails done. She want to get her hair done. You don't want to take the boys to the salon while you doing your hair.
Have patience for that.
So, and I'm telling you, one of the ways you can connect with a daughter, with a blended daughter, and stepdaughter. take her out, get to know her. Y'all do things together.
Yeah,
You
it's
know,
not hard to be the
it's
whole
not-
group
it
the
don't
whole
have
time.
to. Yeah,
So-
sometimes and all about plenty.
Yeah.
Like we said, little by little. So you say, hey guys, this week is daddy and son's week.
Yeah.
This week is mommy and daughter week.
Yeah.
And you're planning when you come back, you'll talk about your experience
Yeah.
together.
You're all-
And it's just understanding and being one.
Yes. We have a comment here.
Don Doreen,
Yeah.
sorry if I mispronounced your name. She said, good job, ladies. Keep it up.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
thank you so much, sis. Thank you.
So like my co-host was saying, it's good to separate sometime.
Yes.
Know each other, know who the kids you're dealing with, because
Yes.
you're all together, you won't even know. You'll have fun, but you won't
Yes.
even know this girl.
No.
Like you want to know her. So it's not like you picking and choosing. Some people like, oh, you don't like this one, that's why you take that one out. No, it's not like that. And not the way we're saying. We're saying like it's Sunday, you're girls and girls. Oh,
Right.
I'm not being picky and I don't like you or anything like that. You just let the other child know that I just want to spend time with this one and get to know her or get to know him. Sometimes it can be the lady that take the boy out
Right.
and know him. So it's good. It's good to know your children, because now you cannot call them your step, because
But your children, I don't even let that one
some
step.
people.
I know it's the right word
I know
to
that's
say,
why I
but-
break the
But
relationship
it
too.
bring a little, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, the husband they calling me step. One of my stepdaughter.
Yeah. How
You
the
can
child
just
will
say,
take it.
That's my daughter.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Even though that's the right word, but let be human. You
Yeah.
know. Let be
Because
mothers,
When you in a
fathers.
home,
You know.
you calling me my
Stepdaughter.
daughter, and
No.
I'm your stepdaughter. Okay, I'm your
Everybody that come
stepdaughter.
introduce me.
Yeah,
Oh, be me
my-
my stepdaughter.
yeah.
You put it up. Instead of adjective, I don't know. You'll help me.
They'll be like,
You know.
they'll take it different.
Please don't meet my daughter,
Yeah.
Grace, or please, you know.
Yes, yes. So we
Yes.
thank you so much, ladies, for all those that watched today's episode of the Woman in Me show. Who that beautiful woman is in you. So thank you so much for watching on Glover TV. Richiko on YouTube, Richiko TV on Facebook. If you like to follow those two, please follow us. Join us every Sunday at 5 p.m. and every Sunday from 5 to 6 p.m. We're going to be live every Sunday by the grace of God give us that life. We're going to be with you every day. So make sure you leave your comment. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and make sure you let us know what the topic that you want us to talk about. All right. And my sis host, the people won't follow you. What your Facebook?
My Facebook is Janice Peters. So just Janice Peters on Facebook.
Janice Peter on Facebook. If you want to know who this beautiful lady that talk a lot of good
Talking
things,
plenty.
and follow her on Facebook. Mine is Angeline Wilson on Facebook. I have YouTube is Lady Angeline on YouTube channel. It's like I do a lot of DIY activity on that channel. And my other one is Lady Enno on Facebook. I have two Facebook, guys. These are different things that I want to do on those Facebook. And thank you so much for everyone that watched. Sis Jenny, do you have anything?
I just want to thank all of those who are in the blended family relationship.
Oh, would we come to the conclusion? Words of encouragement.
Yeah, so
No,
that's what I was about to
sorry.
say. I just want to appreciate you. You are doing a great job. Keep it up. Don't listen to what people say that, oh, she's there, she that. Just be you.
Yeah.
Be the best mom you can be. Be the best dad you can be. I'm telling you. And what you do for those kids, it will pay one day. I'm telling you. They might not see it right now. Don't give up. I know sometimes it can be so challenging.
Yeah.
It can be frustrating. But hey, just hang in there and be a loving mom, a loving dad, because one day it will pay off. One day, when they're in a quiet time, I'm telling you, one day they will look back and they will look at the good things you've done.
Yeah.
Don't make a mistake to do wrong or to do, oh, because she not appreciating me or she don't like me, so I'm gonna show her this. No. Just be the loving mom you can be and be the loving dad you can be, because God brought you their way for a reason. Just show them that love. And through the grace of God, one day they will come along
Yeah.
Give them that love because they need it. And don't forget to spend time with them. Spend time with your kids. Please stay off the phone.
The phone killing
Spend
us.
time. Let us get to know our children.
It's killing
And
us.
for the record, blended family is beautiful. It is so beautiful. I'm telling you, it's a beautiful thing. So, those of you that are into it, enjoy it. Stay blessed. And next week, we're going to be right back talking about the disadvantages. Keep your comments coming, subscribe, and I'll see you next week by God's
We had
grace.
one comment. We had done. She replied, "Is that was a lady or guy? I don't know. Sorry."
Oh, thank you, sis. Thank you. She said, I think you guys have to give opportunity to people to share their problems so you can discuss it and find solution to it because problem share is problem solved. Thanks, guys. Have a blast. She is so right. Thank you so much, sis. We're going to look into this, and this is very, very important. We're definitely going to look into it, and we're going to give a room for it. God bless you so much. Y'all thank all of you so much.
Like you said, if you have any topic, just leave it on here. We're definitely going to talk on the topic because no topic is silly or stupid. We're going to talk about every topic that you want us to talk about. Just let us know. Leave your comment, like she said. If you have, and it don't have to be your own problem. It can be your friends, your mom, or somebody. Just let us know, and we're going to definitely hit on everything that you post or you comment. We want to tell you thank you. We want to say thank you to you all for liking, comment. For those that watch, we want to say thank you so much. You are the VIP, VIP for the whole day.
Yes, VIP.
Thank you. And we'll be back by the grace of God. We cannot wait to join you for next week episode because that's the bad one. And everybody have a comment. So thank you again, and we're going to be back.
Thank you, Sis Esther and Stephanie. Thank you so much. God bless you so much. And like she said, leaving room for the comments so we can discuss it. That is very important. We
Yeah.
need to look into that.
Yeah. So thank you again.
And y'all have a wonderful week. Remember to show love to those that come your way. Be an example. Be that light. Be that joy that God has given you. And enjoy